Last time on Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadows of Valentia. Oh, thank goodness it wasn't Alm. She may even survive. Never mind.
No, Paris!
The fuck? What? What? Hey guys, Raiden here, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadows of Valentia. So, we do have a few things I kind of want to go over. First, I know everyone seemed baffled that I didn't know that was Camus, but guys, you do have to realize I only played Shadow Dragon up to like chapter 15. That game bores me. It's probably my least favorite Fire Emblem game in the series. So, I don't know much about Camus, to be honest. I just thought he looked kind of similar to the sprite I saw, or the artwork I saw for Heroes way back whenever. I don't know that much about him, to be honest. So that's why it was a surprise to me that that was that person. But apparently it wasn't like a huge spoiler, because I guess everyone figures it out but me, so guess I'm just an idiot then. It's not really a spoiler, I'm gonna agree with you guys on that one. It's not really. Also, it baffles me when everyone, like, I get so many comments that are like, play New Mystery of the Emblem. And, well, after that recent catastrophe, I'm probably not going to. But it's just always piqued my interest why, like, I constantly say I didn't like Shadow Dragon, and everyone's like, but wait, no, New Mystery's way better. And I look at it, and it literally looks exactly the same. It's even running off the same engine with a lot of same assets, so I doubt I'd like anything about it. But who knows. So I don't like kind of going on and on about this, but you guys in the comment section, I like responding to you and what you say. So a lot of you guys have tried to tell me, like, why Celica's doing what she's doing. And apparently, I guess just because there's a sense of hopelessness. Like, Mother Milla is completely trapped, and she feels that if she was free, then I guess everything could be a better place. Even though she feels trapped, I guess my problem with it is that it doesn't feel like she really even tried. Like, seriously, I felt like she was gung-ho, 100% ready to go, until Jedha showed up in the swamp and is like, hey, the only choice you got is to give your soul to me. And without questioning it, and without talking to anyone else in her party, full of knowledgeable saints and such, she just goes, you know what, I bet he's right. I bet this is the only way. And it's so weird because she doesn't even try to do anything else. She's just like, you know what, I'll just throw away my soul, which is going to turn me into a witch, which is going to be used to kill more people. It's like getting to the end of the Lord of the Rings and so on, just talking to Frodo. He's like, if you give me the ring, I promise I won't invade anyone else. And Frodo's like, well, I guess I don't really have any choice. I'm just a hobbit. And he just gives Sauron the ring. Like, I don't know. It's just a little weird to me. And that's why I have trouble with it, is because I didn't feel a sense of struggle there. I feel like she was told she's doomed, and then she's like, I guess I'm doomed. Whatever, I hate harping on that forever, because I see it like literally every comment section, and it gets kind of annoying, but I do like to talk about it. Another thing you guys are talking about is the endgame content, or the post-game content. I don't really know if I'm gonna be into that. How do I say this? Like, I do want to always deliver the most fulfilling experience in my LPs. I want to try and do everything, so I'm probably gonna give it a shot maybe, but if it like bores me too much, because I heard that the post-game content is kind of a grind, and it's not really a fun grind like it was in Berseria or a lot of the other RPGs I've played. If it's worth it, then I might do it. If not, then meh. But we'll see. We'll see. I just want to get on with the story, really. Also about Berkut, one of you guys did point out that his laughter slowly changed to Duma's at the end, and yeah, that's pretty cool. Well, I guess there's nothing else we actually have to do. I already talked to you. Don't talk to me.
It leads to the altar beneath Duma Tower. But know that it is a path not easily returned from.
Yeah, why not?
Blast it all! This place is crawling with terrors.
Oh, so Celica's party's just gonna keep going.
So much for be gone to wherever you will, you damn useless priest!
And what is that supposed to mean? You're not actually thinking of leaving Celica in there and running away.
Did you hear me say anything about running away? Give me some credit here, you little snot! Stop flapping your jaws and focus on the fight! I'd prefer not to die here, if it's all the same to you two fools.
Wow. That's interesting. Like, I don't feel like Celica was really banding them together in any way, but as soon as Celica's gone, they just completely go into disarray. Like, it's so weird, because, I don't know, I just didn't get, like, a sense of leadership from her. A lot of people who joined her were, like, coerced into doing so, or were forced in some way. Like, Saber was literally like, I'm gonna do a small job, and Celica's like, no you're not, you're gonna follow me all the way to this Doom Tower temple, because I'm a princess now. And she's like, oh, okay, I guess. Oh, I completely forgot we had Mycen. Let's look at his stats. Mycen, at the moment, is a slightly more offensive Zeke? Weak, what the hell? He's a more slightly offensive Zeke. Lacks a little speed, but aside from that, they're basically the same. And as much as I don't want to do this, but I kind of have to, I think I'm going to switch out Forsyth for, like, Mycen or something. Because, honestly, there's not really much of an advantage of having Forsyth here. He's slower, usually can't double things, and overall his stats are almost the exact same. I might take Zeke instead just because I like him. But, you know what? Yeah, okay, you know what? Let's just take them. Sorry, Forsyth, but even though you're doing great, you're not really gonna benefit us here. I'm deciding who to take, though. Mycen's better, but Zeke's cool. But Mycen's also cool. I think it might have been interesting if they made the rings a separate slot or something, to have, like, more augments, because that's what I kind of meant by limited customization, is I like the fact that everyone can equip, like, one item. That's cool, it's RPG-ish, but I feel like, although it'd become kind of cumbersome for all these units...
Whatever lies at the end of these corridors possesses a frightful aura. It sets the hairs on the back of my neck on end. The lord of this temple awaits. And here I am, terrified of him. But we must press on, if we are to put an end to this long war.
Long war? Anyways. Wait, what? Is that it? Or is that just a shrine we can immediately go to, then the rest of the dungeon?
Hold up, everyone.
What is it, Alm?
Someone's coming.
There's also a memory prism in the middle of the room.
It's... Fernand.
Fernando, is he just gonna be on fire?
What?
He's probably just gonna be possessed, though, isn't he?
That voice. Clive?
Oh, no, maybe he's okay.
Fernand! Gods, what's happened to you?
Spare me your pity. I've none to blame for this but myself. Such trivialities matter not at this point. But you made it here. Then you truly intend to slay Duma?
We do, for it was Emperor Rudolph's dying request.
I see. Then he must have known of Duma's madness.
Duma is mad?
Yes.
Oh, hold on. Isn't Duma the god of destruction? Why wouldn't he be mad? Why wouldn't he be mad?
Duma is a god no longer. Merely an incarnation of the lust for power. You there, Alm? Yeah? That's me. Listen well. You must beware of Berkut. He's no longer... Fernand! Please, stop Duma. I know I've no right to ask anything of you, but I beg it of you regardless. You're the only one who can end this. Let no one else be tainted by his madness. Let this tragedy end. I will. I swear, I will lay Duma to rest. Then I leave it to you.
Fernand, are you all right?
Strange, isn't it? Me, begging boons of you.
Not in the least. I still count myself among your friends.
You always were too nice for your own good. Always so quick to pardon me. Along the way, I forgot how to ask for forgiveness.
Fernand, please.
I knew. I always knew. None of my misfortunes were anyone else's fault. Yet if the world is rotten, then who permitted it to be so? It's me. And no one else. I took anger better aimed at myself and turned it on the defenseless masses. I failed my duty as a nobleman.
Enough, Fernand. You've suffered enough. You needn't flog yourself any further.
Good. I am rather tired. Tired of despair. Tired of rage. But Clive, I'm glad I got to see you one last time. You were right. You chose the right king. You always were the friend I was proudest to.
Fernand? Fernand, no. Don't do this. Look at me, Fernand. Fernand!
Oh, that was...
I simply won't accept this, Fernand.
That made me like Fernand a bit more than I did before. Not that I disliked him, I actually still liked him back then, but now I like him even more. That was kind of a cool speech. It's weird, but as much as that death scene made me think, and it still is this way, the past 3 Fire Emblem games haven't had a singular death that has moved me in any way. It's probably just because of Fire Emblem's weird issue with properly building a world or giving a character enough screen time to get me to care about them dying, but it feels like something more to advance the plot forward or like to check something off a box than to actually emotionally affect me in any way, shape, or form. So far, this is probably the best one in the past couple games, but still wasn't, like, tear-jerking. Did like his speech, though.
I insist you wake up this instant. We're all returning to Zofia together.
I want him to die, and then Alm just miswrites his name on the gravestone. It's like, Fernando.
Fernand? Fernand, say something!
He's gone, Claire. He's gone.
And it sucks, because they have really good voice acting for this, too.
No. Oh, Fernand.
Are you two going to be all right?
Yes. Grief will have its day, but it will not be this one. Right now, let us do what we must. Lead the way, Alm.
All right. Fernand, I wish I could have fought beside you in the army you created. At least now your fight is over. Farewell.
Ooh, Memory Prism. I'm sorry if I keep, like, comparing this to other Fire Emblem games, too. But just, like, when I play this, I think of all the things I really loved about Tellius. All the things that really pulled me. And, I think one of the things was that I got to see... I guess we'll just keep going? I don't see anything else here. Strangely colored oil burns intensely. It reminds me of the bones somehow. Huh. What if it was bone oil? From bones. Made from bones that come from skeletons. Whoa. Just the way we came in here, that looked kind of cartoony, like the floor didn't look quite right. Looked like the art style changed for a moment. Oh no, ghosts. Ghosts. I am very scared of these ghosts. Uh-oh, shit. Oh, I thought I could get away. Please don't have that be an insta-death for one of my characters. I was so sure that the endgame would be dominated by terrors.
Man, that was too
But it seems to be more so dominated by these ghosts, which don't actually have the terror attribute tied to their name. So... Actually, I haven't looked. They could technically be terrors, but it doesn't seem like it. I was so sure that endgame would be this anti-terror mess you had to deal with. Well, there's terrors over there. I'm retracing my steps through these rooms because these rooms seem oddly empty. But I guess there's actually nothing here. Makes me wonder how long this dungeon's actually going to be. Because it seems to be the final one of the game that's not in the post-game chapter. Which means it might be a long one. Who knows, there might even be Zelda puzzles, or just cutscenes. Fine by me.
That statue. Milla?
Wait, she's just right there?
Is that really the Earth Mother?
But how could the goddess have been turned to stone? Only the sacred blade can seal a divine dragon's power. Look there. The blade protruding from her forehead must be falchion. But given that...
Is that you?
Celica! You're safe. Oh, I'm so glad. Wait, are you alone? Where are the others?
So this is Alm.
Who are you?
My name is Jeddah.
Oh, that's right. Alm has literally never met Jeddah before. For a second, he's like, who are you? I'm like, what do you mean, who is he? He's like the spokesman for Duma.
I must thank you for disposing of Emperor Rudolph.
Well then, Jeddah. Enjoy your last moments. I'm here to put an end to you and Duma. I'll see Zofia restored to Celica.
Wait a minute, Celica. Hold on. From what I understand, the falchion's what's sealing the dragon's power, right? And the dragon's behind you, with falchion in its head. And if you pull falchion out, won't it come back? Which you can do right now, but you're not? I'm sorry, I'm not following this.
Oh, you can't. You mustn't.
What? Why not?
If Duma is gone, Rigel's lands will turn as barren as Zofia's have.
Oh. Wait, Duma gives them prosperity? I was very unsure of that.
Even more people will starve.
But, Celica, we can't let...
And even if you wanted to stop Duma, you can't.
Why not?
Nothing can stop him now.
Wow, the give-up machine came fast.
Milla has chosen to seal Falchion away with her.
Wait, she chose this?
What? But then... all this fighting... what was it even for?
She stabbed herself in the head?
Father!
Alm and Antes, you stand at the pinnacle of your respective kingdoms. The hour is come for the world of man to return to the gods' control.
So that's part of her reasoning right there, which does help me understand a little bit more that if Duma's gone, that part of the land will just get screwed over. Just like Zofia's kind of been for a while now. Okay, that does help me understand a little bit more of why she's going this route. I just wish they would have explained that a little bit earlier, probably.
It is the dawn of an age of fear and chaos, cradled in Duma's shadow.
I mean, granted, it probably did, but, memory.
We'll never let that happen.
Rejoice, Antes, for you have the honor of serving as its cornerstone.
Celica? What is he talking about?
I'm sorry, This is the only way. There's no other choice.
The girl will offer up her soul to quell the madness in Duma's heart. She does so for the sake of Rigel and Zofia's people both.
What? No! Celica, you can't! Tell me he's lying!
I'm sorry,
It's so weird in these cutscenes, because you have to assume, like, every one of Alm's party members just standing there watching this, like, I can't really say anything about this, can I?
Do not think me a monster.
Your skin is blue.
I shall grant you the time for a farewell. But be quick about it.
Celica!
I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
This is crazy. You can't do this! I'm going to get you out of here. Just hold on!
You don't understand, I came here knowing what awaited me.
What?
Back on the island, I had a dream. A dream where something terrible happened to you. So I decided to petition Milla for the strength to protect you. Yet for all my travels, you've still faced terrible danger. And you were even forced to end your own father's life. I'd seen it all. I knew it was coming, but I couldn't change a thing. I failed to keep you safe, Alm.
That's not... Celica, none of what's happened is your fault. You're not to blame for any of it.
But I won't lose you. I won't let any of you die. I don't want you to fight Duma. I don't want anyone to be hurt or killed. That's my only desire in this life.
Celica!
And this is the only means I have of ensuring that comes to pass. So again, Alm, I'm sorry. I wish it could have been different. I always have. I wish I could have gone home to the village and lived there with you.
Celica, please, wait! Celica!
Okay, that's the scene I was waiting for. See, if I had seen that scene any earlier, then I probably would have changed my opinion a bit. Now I kind of get it. I still feel like she's giving up way too fast. It's like you're a party of heroes, and Celica's just like, this is the only way, and didn't tell anyone. Now she's like, yep, this is the only thing we can do. Although, it's weird. I would feel like if there is a divine sword that was able to kill or seal away things, wouldn't it? I don't know. I guess that would have to do with purifying Duma's newfound madness or whatever the hell's going on with that. That is very unclear.
Alm, I don't wish to be vulgar, but...
This means you're single now, right?
Well, what is the proper course of action for us now? Emperor Rudolph bade us defeat Duma, but Princess Antise asked us not to. Have we come this far simply to reach an impasse and accept it?
No, don't listen to her. She's dumb.
One thing seems abundantly clear as things now stand. The chances of Zofia's recovery are nearly extinguished. With Milla in her current state, there is little hope of change.
No. But Celica's gonna take care of Milla and Duma for us, right? Are you serious, Tobin? You're just gonna sit around on your butt and let Celica die for us? What? No! I don't want that any more than you do. But what other choice do we have? There's nothing left we can do. I'm not giving up. Huh? I'm not giving up on her. Every part of me, every fiber of my being says this is wrong.
Thank you, Alm.
So we're going to take down Duma and bring Celica home safe. Sure, that all sounds fine and well. But how do we do that exactly?
Consider your position, Alm. You're no longer just the leader of the Deliverance. You are to be Rigel's next emperor.
Well, I mean, if he is Rigel's next emperor, then...
You must set your personal feelings aside, no matter how difficult it may be.
I'm pretty sure Duma has a little more to do with just personal feelings, Clive.
All of Valentia depends on you now. That must be what steers your decision.
Fine. Then I decide to follow the will of the previous emperor, Rudolph. Alm. Oh, come on! What's wrong with personal feelings?
I actually like that. I actually like that line a lot.
All of you fought this far because you hold some kind of hope for the world. It's man's individual hopes and fears that shape the world, that drive it. And that's how it should be. I truly believe that. Should we let the world crumble on a god's whim? Or his absence?
And by the way, Emperor Rudolph's plan to let Alm grow up and become this hero savior of the world is kind of, I don't know, it's a little far-fetched if you ask me. But I guess it's what people have so much faith in. I guess prophecies are that important here.
You're right, of course. But
I don't want to lose anyone else I care about. I don't want to see anyone else lost because of Duma. Don't you feel the same, Clive?
even if we escape from Duma's control, a starving people can know no peace.
Is it that hard to live, like, independently from him? Is the world naturally in that shitty of a state that you cannot grow, like, corn without Duma? I don't know, it feels a little weird.
Villains and thieves will arise to feed on the weakest and most vulnerable. Are you prepared to inflict that upon the world?
Wait, so Duma being gone makes everyone... Wait, what? I'm so confused about this. So, Duma being here but being crazy makes everyone die and crazy, but Duma being gone also makes everyone crazy and angry, and wouldn't getting rid of him cause less thieves and brigands? Okay, whatever.
I will dedicate my life as Emperor to ensuring such a thing doesn't happen. And yes, I know as well as anyone that there will be losses along the way. I think I've learned that much by now. But when I think of the next 1,000 years, I don't want this. I want to leave behind a world where we shape our lives by our own hands.
I mean, by the way, feel free to explain this to me in the comment section, because there's obviously a lot I'm not getting about this story on a personal level. Which is weird, because in LPs, I've never really had to question the story this much before, and this isn't even because of anyone else's influence. It's me trying to understand pure motivations and how the world works, and how the relationship of, like, Duma and Milla essentially are supposed to work here. So it's just me kind of questioning it, going like, I don't really know what a lot of things imply. Like, a lot of the plans here come off of what-ifs.
Where we make our own mistakes and fix them as many times as necessary. That's a world worthy of a future.
So be it. If you have the determination to see it through, I'll not object. I am yours to command, Your Excellency.
Count me in. I'm not living my life bowing to Duma and his little idiots. I'll take going hungry over that any day of the week. I'm just not sure. Quit your whining and hop on board already.
Quit your whining and help us fight a god, Tobin.
If it were just me, I would. But I have little brothers and sisters to think of.
They're gonna, like, die to... Well, I guess they technically wouldn't die to Duma, but...
I will gladly take up a trowel and work the land with them.
Wait, but you're a noble, Lucas.
Such things will mean precious little in the world ahead of us. Myself, I refuse to be controlled by Duma or go hungry. If it means working the barren earth, then I shall do just that.
And you won't do it alone. In truth, I've always been curious about farming.
Oh yes, the cows and chickens. I just can't wait to throw them all over the place. I just want, like, a montage of Claire farming. I think it'd be kind of cute, actually.
I'm sure we can reap or sow or whatever it is, enough to stay alive. Though I admit, I think all this talk of doom and gloom is entirely premature.
This is great, guys. Count me in too.
What do you mean count me in too? You're the one who made it. You're like, I'm gonna go stop Duma, and everyone's like, yeah, we're with you. And Alm's like, yeah, I'm with you guys.
I'm pretty handy with a plow, actually. I'll show you guys how it's done.
An emperor plowing the fields? I never thought I'd see the day.
And then the falchion sees hope and flies into Alm's hands.
Milla's statue is glowing.
Or it's just gonna release her, maybe.
What's going on here? Wasn't she sealed away?
She's calling me.
Well, we can't get over there right now, because these bars are made out of bones or whatever.
Alm?
Let's go. Milla is calling to me. We might still be able to pull this off. We have to find a way to the altar.
Okay, Milla, I'm gonna come for you, just don't worry. I'm pretty sure Gray and Delthea could just demolish those bars, but I'm not gonna be picky here.
Who are you?
No one important? Alm of Rivia? Rivia? It's a completely wrong game. Whatever. And... Brave Sword! I have more equipment than I have people to use them. Oh, hey, there's a pathway down. Yeah, as I said before, this, my, like, questioning of the story doesn't come from, like, a hatred or anything. It comes from, like, me wondering, because I don't feel like the world and some of the logics that are supposed to be here are built up far enough to... Oh, for a second I thought we just walked down the stairs in the other direction and we wound up in the room. I'm like, that was fast.
It is time, Aunties. Lord Duma is waiting.
Not yet. Not before you've released Milla. That was the arrangement.
I'm afraid that what you ask is beyond my ability. Milla has sealed Falchion herself. We mortals have no say in the matter.
You lied to me!
If you are displeased, Princess, I suggest you point your ire at Milla. Lay blame upon the merciless goddess who forsook her Zophian children.
Who knew he was lying?
Milla! No! How could you?
Cease your lamentations and come along, girl.
Too bad Hot Dragon Lady's dead.
I'll send the boy to you shortly. That I can promise.
No! Not Alm!
Probably didn't destroy the head, though, because it's kind of hard to break Falchion, I imagine.
You swore to leave him alone!
How hopeless a fool can you be? Rejoice, Lord Duma. I have brought the brand bearer who threatens your order.
I mean, he may not be, like, the most interesting villain ever, but at least he shows his scheme up front. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Jeddah. Like, you get to see his scheme through and through.
Take her soul unto you and feast.
I can't believe you fell for this shit.
No! Stop! Let me go! Alm!
I was making jokes about Sauron. But no. This is literally Sauron steals the ring from Frodo.
Oh, such potent energy. My Lord Duma is pleased. You needn't wait much longer. I shall offer up the other brand bearer's soul to you presently. On tease. I declare you reborn as Duma's faithful pawn. Now go. Fall into the darkest depths and rot with Milla below.
Who knew he would use your soul for bad things instead of good things? Oh no. Anyways. I don't know, fun question for you guys. What's your favorite healing item in all of Fire Emblem? Like, is it vulneraries? Is it healing herbs? Mine's butter. It's become butter. Because the picture of Celica eating straight butter in front of all of her party members is hilarious. Oh, fountain. We have found the fountain of youth. Virility is ours. I don't know whose voice that is, but it's deep. Woo! Okay, let's see. Water that cures fatigue. I just got in the dungeon. I am definitely not fatigued yet. What do you cure? Water of experience, huh? If there's anyone I want to have experience, probably Zeke. He needs the levels.
I never thought I would be one to feel divine protection.
You know what? Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe they're best spent on someone else. You know what, Matilda? I always feel like your level ups come back to benefit me, so to you they go.
I've become so quick, it's as if my enemies stand still.
So much food. Kind of scares me, though. Like, I'm getting so much food is making me think that this dungeon's gonna be, like, years. Oh my goodness, I just realized that near the top of the dungeon, there's a singular way I didn't go. And now I think I'm gonna run all the way back to go see that. I wish there was some kind of, like, I don't know. A lot of RPGs have keep away items.
What?
Where if the enemies are, like, weak enough, you just don't have to fight them. So you can go this way, but I'm curious if this is gonna be a separate...
There. It's him.
Oh, wow. If I just go this way, I see Fernando. Or not Fernando, Berkut.
You kept me waiting, Alm. Or should I say, Your Excellency. Perhaps Emperor Rudolph II of Rigel.
Berkut, listen to...
Tell me, how does it feel to possess both Zofia and Rigel? I imagine it's wonderful. Though it's a sensation I'll never know.
Kind of makes me wonder if Alm and Celica's plan after this is going to be kind of like to create a united nation.
This isn't a conquest for me. I have no illusions the people of Rigel will suddenly welcome me as their ruler. But my father placed this land in my care, and I'll do anything for it. Whatever it takes to keep Valentia's people safe. The path ahead is a difficult one for us all. So help us, Berkut. Lend us your strength. Rigel's people trust and love you far more than me. You and I are cousins, after all. Family. I didn't think I had any family in this world. And yet, here you are. I know we can be close friends as well. Let's work together, Berkut. Put all we have toward ensuring all Valentia is...
Silence.
What?
Listen to you. Offering mercy and trite platitudes from on high.
Yeah, this might have worked before the Duma possession, but...
Work together. Us. Don't make me laugh. Strength isn't lent, it's taken. Pride from the grip of your dead foes!
He is literally possessed, okay?
What the... So this is what Fernand warned us about. Berkut has taken in Duma's power.
I would laugh if Clive's like, you need to make sure you're ready before we engage Berkut. Would you like to leave? And Alm's just like, sure, and they all walk out of the room. And Berkut's like, where are you going, Alm? Even you won't acknowledge me. He's just screaming to himself in the room, and he's like, oh, don't worry, I'll wait here, though. I'll just be right here. Just come back when you're not fatigued and everything, and we'll do the thing. See you guys later.
He's no longer the man we knew.
No.
Oh, awesome cutscene. Oh my god, he has a stand. And it's his dead wife, girlfriend. I have to admit, this is one of the coolest things I've seen come from Fire Emblem in a long while.
My beloved Renea. Beautiful, isn't she?
Oh, God! You offered the woman you love up to Duma? How could you? What's the point of power if you have nothing left to protect?
I finally realized something. Power won't betray me. Power won't deceive me. Blood ties? Years of life lived together? All meaningless. The only thing in the world a man can rely on is his own strength.
Years of...
He has a very similar motivation to Ashnerd, but the thing is, I can understand him better than Ashnerd, I guess I'd say. Probably because I've seen a bit more behind him. I actually like him more. Because they both have this huge, like, strength rules everything, Metal Gear Rising Senator motivation. But with Berkut, I was able to see everything behind him, which makes him a better version of that, in my opinion.
Are you accusing my father of betraying you? You're wrong. He loved you. He worried about you to the last. You knew him so much better than I did. How can you not see that?
Silence! I'm tired of listening to your pretty little lies. It's time, Renee. Come with me. We'll hold our wedding atop his funeral.
Berkut!
Oh, man. Feel bad for Renee, because, like, Renea, oh, she looks like she's suffering. But, like, I don't know anything about her. All I know is she absolutely was smitten with Berkut, which makes this 50 billion times more of a tragedy than Alm and Celica, which there's no way Celica isn't gonna have to fight Alm, but like, I care more about this lady and this man than I do the two main characters of the game. And that's weird. That is super weird. Actually, no, I care about Alm. But, anyways, I need to take a look at them. Oh my goodness, she actually has some skills. So she has Fortify, Entrap, Conjure, Recovery, Wildfire, increases hit rate and evasion by 10%, Miracle, grants luck times 2, chance of surviving a mortal attack, and Pact, prevents depletion of HP when using magic. Berkut has Phantasm and is wielding Crime Healed. Halves damage from bows and magic. Damn it, if Atlas was here, wouldn't even matter. So, if I could, I really want to test it right now. I mean, I won't be able to get him close enough. Oh my goodness. No, I feel like I have to have Berkut fight all. He would probably lose if he fought Gray. I'm just saying. I feel like I don't even want to fight her, though. Like, I'd feel bad if I had to kill her. So, you know what? We'll actually back it up a bit. And, we're gonna have Alm fight these guys up here, or actually I can just have Gray do it, because I know Gray can fight them. Let me turn animations back on, because I had them off. Oh, the fire heals them, huh? Although Gray, meh. This is a fun conclusion of the game to me. Gray and Delphia solo everything. Although I'm not going to do that because there's still tons of dialogue I want to see.
Don't think so. Come on.
As tempting as it is,
It's hard being this good.
There's a lot of things I still want to see.
I thought I was the funny one. Damn, I'm good. Don't think so.
Gray can't miss anymore. It's impossible for him.
I thought I was the funny one.
Actually, no, it's not impossible. Enemies with higher evade actually can evade him.
I think I'm having a moment.
Those are good stats. Hey, Renea. Hi. She's spawning witches, isn't she? I'd really like to get Alm in there, but it's kind of hard.
Leave this to me.
I am baffled that she can't kill these guys. It must be pretty tough.
Watch me go.
No, Delphia may be able to, though.
Woohoo! How great was that?
I love her kind of cheeriness. Maze, too. I do really like both of their amounts of
Nothing will stop
vigor,
me.
I guess I'd say. Okay, I have to make sure... Yeah, their attack range is fairly low.
Okay.
Sadly, I can't just expel the witches, because I don't think they actually count as terrors, so... Do they? No, they don't. It's fine.
Just leave it to me.
Heal those people up, and now let's start moving people closer. It costs so much HP just to do that once. Oh, I didn't even notice these eyeball guys. Oh, Claire, take care of them.
On your knees.
Honestly, everyone's pretty broken, but they can still die as a thing. Let's see. What do I want to do here?
The mother walks with me.
I'm gonna put you on this recovery tile and invoke. And recover. This music's good. I mean, you guys asked why I didn't really comment on Emperor's Rudolph's song. And honestly, like, I'm I'm fine with orchestral stuff. I really do like it. I think it's epic. But, like, straight orchestra music kind of bores me, I have to be honest. Like, it's not my thing. And I can listen to a lot of genres of music. I'd say, like... Or not orchestra, I'm sorry. Like, straight opera. And it's not like there's no instruments behind this or anything, but it's very operatic. If that's the word that I'm looking for. See if we survive this turn. I don't know how the AI is going to act. So, that one's going to go after Alm, which I'm worried about him. Because he could take some serious damage. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, shit. God damn it. He's so dead, isn't he? He's so dead. Holy shit.
This ends here.
Oh, my goodness. I have to restart the whole dungeon. Because Alm's gonna die. Renea, what the? Renea, why are you...
You took everything from me. You will suffer for what you've done.
Alm's still gonna die, though. There's no way he's gonna live. You go, Claire.
You should be honored. You forced my hand.
Kill that beholder. I'm sorry, Alm, I really tried. Oh, teleport's such bullshit. Yes, he's alive. He lives. No, no. I was so close. Oh my goodness. Every unit in the room focus fired Alm, and I can't turn that. I have to do the whole dungeon over again because there's no save points in here. Okay, so let's do what I did before, actually. We'll just put Gray up here. And wait, I just realized to put Gray in teleport range, which isn't the best. But he's still alive somehow, so... That's a minor victory. I want you to attack his eyeball. The good thing about Tobin is he has a decent chance to crit. As long as he crits, he usually kills.
Never count Tobin out.
Usually. Let's heal Gray a little bit more.
Allow me.
I can safely move Lucas up because he has that shield.
Nothing will
We're just
stop
gonna have to take
me.
things slow. She's probably gonna start invoking this next turn.
Now you die. Gotcha.
Good on you, Gray.
Now you hate me.
Or Gray, sorry, Cliff. Is that enough to kill him? No, it's not. Not quite.
You watching?
Weird, he could double the other one, but not that one.
That was close.
Thing is, I really want to get Alm up there close to him, but those witches are really stopping us. They're really getting in the way. I don't even know if they have any special dialogue. I just want to see.
Come at me, fools! Bye now! You want some?
Does that mean she can invoke every single turn? I might just kill her with Gray. But... I feel like I don't even want to. Like, I'm making all these decisions based on my feelings as to how the game will treat this rather than how it will realistically treat this. I honestly doubt there's anything for killing Renea? Yeah. Or for not killing her, I should say. Let's see how this goes. Oh, she can attack directly. I did not account for that. I did not know his range was so far. I'd completely forgotten about it. I just assumed his weapon was 2 range. But I guess he actually can't move from that spot, and his weapon just has a lot of range. Come on. Tobin probably may die this turn. But they're actually going after Gray, because he has even less. Wow, these Illusiori Dread Fighters are more resistant than most of my units.
Yeah, I got
Alright, well, let's try this. See how this works. First, we need to get her out of the way.
Never count Tobin out.
Alright. Let's see if we can get you up there.
I will take care of
At least just to talk to him once. If not, just maybe murder him. Either way. So I want to avoid having to kill her, in a way, honestly. It's kind of weird, because Alm's ultimate art doesn't have that much crit to it. Double Lion actually seems like it is the preferable choice, because that's 2 chances to crit as well as attack buffs. Maybe stretching it here. He can't crit. That's the bright side here. I'm going to try and lower his health a little. I know magic damage isn't going to do nearly as much, but... You know what? I'll just trade so she has a bit extra accuracy. Then we'll go for it with this. Because all she has to do is hit twice. So I can get my dream kill with Alm, basically. And then, if I have to, Gray can insta-kill Renea. I made this fight a lot harder on myself than I needed to. It's just that last time when I fought Emperor Rudolph, he did have dialogue with Alm, but in order for the dialogue to trigger, Alm had to attack him and him survive, but it didn't trigger because Alm attacked him and killed him before he could do anything. So there wasn't any. But apparently with Emperor Rudolph, if Alm had attacked, Rudolph would not hit back and Alm would go like, "What are you doing? Why aren't you attacking me?" It's because he's his son and he can't. It's kind of sweet.
I can tell I'm getting stronger.
Okay, no, Renea's not bound to him. Huh. Okay, then, Faye Gray, let's put him out of his misery. Or her. Sorry, ma'am.
Come at me, fools!
I'll put it in one blow so you won't suffer. Her dying words were still Berkut. That's kind of sad.
We're lucky to have you.
Oh, what? These guys don't just disappear? Fine, the true hero of this fight, Lucas.
They never learn. Nothing personal.
Battle complete.
Why, Berkut? To have finally found family after all this time. Why did it come to this?
I have no family, nor do I want for one. Now stop talking and finish this. End me. And you can stand alone as inheritor of Raquel's royal blood.
I never wanted that. Don't you get it? I've spent enough of my life alone.
My Lord Berkut.
I really hope Berkut survives this. I think it would make a really good character if he was alive rather than dead.
Renee. Renea, is that really you?
Dear proud Berkut, even without crown or throne or castle, you were ever my emperor, a just, right, and noble man.
Renea.
You were born to lead. This just wasn't your empire. So come with me now. Let us find our empire together, if you'll still take me for your empress.
You're right. You were always right. The moment I turned to a power beyond myself, the man you loved was dead. Renea, forgive me. If you'll have me, I'd be honored to set out with you.
Berkut!
Is that you, Alm? Here, take this.
A ring?
A memento of my mother. Let it be of some use.
Berkut, no! Please, I don't want to be alone again. Help me rebuild Rigel. Tell me about my father.
You're not a child anymore. You must make Valentia a land not of gods, but of men. A world where people never again are corrupted by divine power. You can do it. I know you.
Berkut! Berkut!
This is really interesting, actually. This relationship with Berkut is actually really interesting. And I also do find it nice that I feel like the theme of this game isn't so much that Duma is bad and Milla is good. I feel like it's more of like we need to get rid of dependence on gods entirely.
Why? Someone please tell me. I never got to know you. Or my father.
Oh, he's actually crying. Got keepsake ring. This makes me wonder. Wait, I get to save? If I had gone that other way before coming this way, would I just have never seen Berkut? Would he have just been here forever? Insane and screaming and crazy? Maybe perhaps he'd shown up in another fight. Or maybe that way is optional. And this way has a different value. Gray's actually getting fatigued. Whoa, more teleporters. The true path lies in the divine symbol. Lies in the divine symbol. Knew there'd be a Zelda thing in here. Well, if the divine symbol's the brand, then that's this one. Well, I guess we'll try this one then. What could go wrong, right? Now where are we? I'm even more lost than I was before. Is this even the right way? More teleporters? Okay, hold on. Before we go here, there's still more I have to explore. I feel like this dungeon's gonna be gigantic. I wonder if we're gonna run into Saber and the others. I feel like Saber would be the one to take lead after everything's gone to shit, honestly. But as we saw, they were kind of in disarray and had a lack of any order. The lion's tail. Lion's tail points... Oh. At the lion's tail, there's another brand symbol. Like the one Alm has, but... Wait, which tail? Looks like he has two. But it looks like it's actually just pointing up here. Like, everything's like, go this way. So... Did I do it right? I guess so?
What is this place?
Because there's a cutscene?
Why, it's a treasure vault, of course. Isn't that obvious? What's this say? These doors bar all save those of royal blood.
Is this what we're going to use the ring for?
The royal treasury. This is where Falchion was supposed to be stored.
So we've been told, yes. Though I believe it found a new home in Milla's skull. One shudders to think of it. Regardless, we've no business here.
You sure about that? I doubt Falchion's the only trinket tucked away in there. Who knows what might be left? Gold? Jewels? Magical doodads? What you think, Alm? Maybe so. Huh? The brand. It's glowing. Alm, you okay there, buddy? I'm feeling something strange. I need to take a look. Take a look at what? Alm? Alm? Hey, where are you going? Ugh! What in the... Oh, come on, I can't get past.
It appears the vault really does bar all but the royal family. How cheeky. Oh dear. I do hope Alm will be all right on his own.
Claire seems to be impressed by, like, everything. Oh, am I actually on my own? Treasure vault. Only Regalian royalty may tread within. Well, that's me. I wonder what we can actually find in here. Because I feel like I already have Alm's, like, super sword. Unless this is another promotion. I was fully expecting that to be, like, Dark Alm. So... Terrors. And there's a new type, too, I've never seen before. He's a club, and he's a great terror. Well, it seems like the best place to stand on this entire map is on this recovery tile, so that's what we will do. Still have animations turned off, so... This could take a while. They're all the generic terrors we've seen before, though. Basically, except for that guy way up there, who I think is intent on staying where he is. Did the supply tile just move? Uh-oh. That's not good. Well, better back myself up against this wall, because at least here I can only be attacked from 3 ways. And the thing with Alm is he can eat stuff right out of the convoy, so... I'm not all that worried about him. Should probably get rid of this one as fast as possible, because that one does look rather strong. But it doesn't look like we're going to be able to outrun him. But at least we'll be able to kind of hide in this corner. Whoops. I wanted to actually see his model, I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure it out, isn't there a button I can hold down to mid-battle switch it to those animations again? Don't remember. So I want to see what this guy looks like.
You're mine! This is my
Honestly,
strength.
he's kind of hard to see. His model's textured very weirdly.
Not even close.
It's kind of cool the way they're doing this, though. I like it. It reminds me of, probably my favorite moments in FF, like, Final Fantasy history. Although it's not similar, but it's, Cecil. Like, overcoming his, Dark Knight. Man, like, that moment's one of my favorites ever. Cecil becoming a paladin. You haven't played Final Fantasy IV yet? Go do it. No reason not to. In fact, just play all of them. You can skip 13 if you want. No, you don't have to play 2 either. Do not play Final Fantasy 2, actually. I rebuke that last statement.
Not even close.
And that should do it.
This is how it's done.
Makes you wonder if Celica's gonna have a similar kind of trial.
That was a fun. I can't keep this up.
Alm is fatigued. Well, I'm assuming that's the last part of this trial, like it's only one room. No, there's more. Well, shall we unfatigue ourselves then? Because doing this while fatigued would be very challenging. Wait, what? No, I don't want to eat his Tobin, I want to eat his Alm. Apparently eating raw garlic cures fatigue really quickly. I feel like it's gonna trick me again. Oh, these are slightly different textured gargoyles too.
Stronger.
Do we have a blessed sword? I know we have a blessed bow, but I doubt that'd do more than Alm's current sword. That critical 3. Honestly, they can't really kill Alm. They're having a lot of trouble. His attack is surprisingly low, seeing as how many levels he's gotten. Anyway, there you go. Die, Mr. Terror.
There we go.
I like that unique animation he has. It's like, I'm gonna hold my sword up first.
That was a fine victory. I can't keep this up.
Alm is fatigued again. Good thing we have tons more garlic for you to eat. Just raw garlic. Ooh, necro dragons.
All right, let's go.
Do have a chance to just kill this guy outright. But I won't.
Take this.
Alm's ultimate attack seems kind of weak. I know it's not, but it just feels like it. Good thing the necro dragons do physical damage. Or else this would have been a huge problem. Wow, even a crit doesn't do it. And I can't leave. I've been trapped. This is the trap.
Success.
Come on, necro dragon, just let me out of here. Without critting them, they take a while to kill. Oh, thank you, thank you. This is actually what I wanted. Whoa, what are these? Brethren? Look at these guys. I mean, they still look doofy here, but their art looks really good.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, I have to make sure Alm isn't hit by this guy, because that's gonna suck. Alm's not good against magic.
You're mine! There we go.
There we go. Well, these guys aren't pushovers either. Although they have 0 chance of killing Alm before Alm kills them.
This ends here. This is my strength.
This kind of just shows how strong singular units are, and I only lose half my battles because other units exist. I think that's actually a problem Fire Emblem has that it can't fix, is where battles are much easier with 2 strong units than they are an entire team of versatile people. And I say versatile, quote unquote.
This ends here. You're mine. That should do it.
And we did it. Alm killed the gargoyles, the dragons, and the ghost people.
I can tell I'm getting stronger.
Alm, I now give you the title
That was
of
a
dragon
fine
slaying,
victory.
ghost killing, gargoyle slaying, door opener, fate. Unless there's another room. He didn't become fatigued that time, did he?
That's... What are Milla and Fulchen doing here? And what the heck happened?
I just like to imagine that the head just hopped up here. Oh shit. I wasn't.
Celica! You're alright!
She is not alright.
Celica! Celica, what are you doing? It's me! Celica?
Your words can't reach her, boy.
Jetta!
The girl has already offered up her soul to Lord Duma. What you see now is a husk, a witch, a puppet loyal to the Dark God's will.
Who knew that Celica would turn into a puppet?
No. No! Celica, please! You have to wake up!
Go, witch. Offer up your fellow brand-bearer's soul to your new master. Ah, the sight of Fate's twin children fighting to the death. How marvelous! A reenactment of Duma and Milla's struggles from legend.
Celica! Don't do this!
Please! Listen, Alm! You have to stop me before I kill you! You know what you have to do! Alm! Do it now!
This is like Clive and Matilda's relationship.
Are you crazy?
Normally.
You know I can't do that!
Hear me, bearer of Duma's brand. Grasp Fulchen now in your hand.
No wonder everyone said upgrading that weapon was a waste.
What's this? What is the boy doing? Impossible! No one should be able to unbind that blade!
Except for FE6. This is goofy shit. So that's what we saw in the intro. But I imagine because it's Divine Sword or whatever, she'll live.
Gods, no. Don't leave me, Celica. You can't. Celica! Celica! Say something, please! Celica!
It would have been awesome if it turned Celica into a divine.
Celica! Celica! Oh, Celica. Thank goodness you're okay. But how?
I don't know either. But I heard a voice. A very kind voice. It said everything would be alright. And to have faith in Falchion.
Imagine if Alm just kept walking by and talking about the vault. It's like, do you think anything could be useful in there, Alm? He's like, nah. It just keeps going.
Look. What is that?
Alm. Aunties.
Milla's magical bubble bath spell.
Children of fate. Bearers of the brand.
That voice.
I am Milla. Your kind call me Goddess. Together with my brother Duma, I shaped this land.
Earth Mother.
Some have called me by that name, but no such power remains within me.
What?
See well Falchion, which you now hold. It was carved from the fang of Naga, ruler of dragons, to sever the gods.
Really?
For Naga knew there was but a creeping madness waiting at eternity's end. It is a ruin all dragons share, and the only end is one of total destruction. Thus it was that Naga bestowed Falchion upon Duma. She did so to prepare for the day our madness would drive the land to ruin, that the people might have a means to destroy us. That Falchion might become the fangs they lack, and the hope they deserve. And yet, in my foolishness, I sealed the blade away. I did it to protect my brother. I loved my brother, even as we loved mankind. Where we strayed, I cannot remember.
Milla.
Alm, aunties, children of fate, you have overcome much to reach me here, and I thank you both. You have shown me the strength possessed by mankind. Perhaps men have long been walking on their own, without our aid. Perhaps I simply refused to see it. And alas, Duma was no different. I entrust Falchion to your care. I pray you will use it to free my brother from the depths of his pain.
Milla.
Let's go, Celica. We have to save Duma. For her sake, and ours. Listen, Celica. I know you sacrificed your own life to protect me and the others. But I never wanted that. I couldn't ever be happy in a world you died to create.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Don't apologize. Just know that I need you, all right? Without your wisdom, all I know how to do is fight whatever's in front of me.
Celica's wisdom? Her wisdom? That's the trait you're admiring her for?
So please, will you fight with me? Believe in me. Believe in us. Believe in our combined strength.
I do. It's as Milla said. We've had the strength to live and fight for our world this whole time.
Very true.
I lost faith in that somewhere along the way. But right now, it seems the most obvious thing in the world. I trust in mankind like I trust in you, Alm. Absolutely. And without hesitation.
I feel the same, Celica. This isn't where things end for us. Even without gods, this world has a long and prosperous future ahead of it. Now let's go claim that future together.
Yeah, let's do the thing. Got Falchion. I think this is actually the first game I've ever played. No, it's not the first game with Falchion, because Chrom and Lucina literally start with infinite ones. Never mind. So I don't think did I get far enough in Shadow Dragon to even get Falchion? I don't remember. Where is this? Oh, we gotta go outside the shield now and talk to everyone. Be like, hey, I found Celica. Wait a minute, this is outside. Are we just not gonna bring it up? Is everyone just with me and we're not gonna bring up that I found Celica? Is she with us now? No. Okay. That's confusing. Anyways, we have Falchion now, which has 10 might and 8 hit, which in comparison to our maxed out Royal Sword is actually not that good. It has, it's already maxed out, so it can't go any further. Perhaps it's not for Alm? Anti-terrorist effect against terrors, decide, an attack capable of destroying gods. And recovery. This seems like a sword that is used for a one-time, like, oh, I need to kill the final boss type of thing, you know? Because Alm's other sword seems better. Is there like a save spot anywhere? I mean, I doubt there'd be like a Milla statue down here, but I'd really appreciate... Found one. Yeah, there is one here. What's up, guys?
Well, we're finally on Imperial soil. Pretty nice dirt, if I'm being honest. And here I thought I would just waste away in little old Ram Village. That's what my pa's pa, and his pa before him did. It's a shame commoners' lives have to be so damned common. Huh? You think it'll change? You think we can change it? Well, it'd be nice if commoners had the same shot at knighthood as nobles. Heck, if we build that world, maybe the folks I've had to kill can forgive me. Or maybe not.
Weird, because no one ever thinks about... No one here ever talks about, like, the guilt of having, like, killed any of these people. It's like the first time I've heard of it.
So now we're at war with Rigel.
Well, not anymore. I imagine this conversation was supposed to happen a lot earlier, but sure.
I meant to see the world, and now it seems I'm really seeing it. I make it sound so grand, but honestly, I've just been running. I hated it in the village. My mother never thought of anyone but herself. I couldn't spend my life there. So now I've found all the excitement I longed for, plus a fair lot I didn't. But don't tell the others I'm actually enjoying this.
You know, I have an elder brother, but I would not say we are close. We don't share the same mother, for one. As the elder, he will succeed my father and inherit the family estate. Yet still he sees me as a rival. As such, when word rose of the deliverance, my brother was overjoyed. He ordered me to leave home and enlist at once.
Wow, that's harsh.
In truth, it was a cunning plan. If Desai won, he could simply feign ignorance. But if the deliverance won, he could name himself as its benefactor. Oh well, that's enough musing for one day, I think. Regardless of how I arrived, I am deeply glad to have joined the deliverance.
Brother sounds like kind of a jerk. Anyways, oh, that's right, before I forget. We do have this one last memory prism. 2, in fact.
Rudolph, are you here? It's me, Myson. I've come here as promised.
Ah, Myson. It has been too long. Thank you for answering my call.
There you are, my friend. I must say, I never thought I would set foot on Rigelian soil again. Now, pray tell, what was so urgent that you summoned me here? I know it cannot be to simply reminisce on days gone by.
Alas, I fear not. Myson, in all my years, I have never known a truer friend than you. You are the only man I can trust with this. Here.
An infant? Rudolph, is this your...
My son, yes. He was only just born. His name is Alm. I want you to take him to Zofia and raise him as your own.
Are you mad? What father would hand off his newborn child? I love you most dear, but I must know the reason for this request.
Yes, the reason.
Alm here is destined to one day champion Valentia.
How can you know this?
Look at his left hand.
The brand.
Indeed. 2 children with such a mark are prophesied to save Valentia from ruin. And now my son has been born with it. I also hear tale of a newborn Zofian princess who has this self-same mark.
2 children. Then Valentia's end is drawing near. Is Duma's madness to blame?
Yes, his time is running short.
I see.
Mycen, I have to draw first blood. I must awaken the people to their potential, their own strength, and stop them from leaning so hard on the blessings and precepts of gods.
Ah, so that was actually part of his ideals.
I know the people will rise up against me for what I do, but as a father, nothing would make me prouder than for Alm to lead them.
Rudolph.
Promise me, my friend. Promise you will shape my boy into a true champion before that day comes. If he stays in Rigel, the Duma faithful will doubtless attempt to take his life. I want none to know of him, so he has a chance to grow up hale and happy. This is the only thing I can do for him as his father.
Very well, my friend. I promise to take care of him. I'll do what it takes to make him the finest champion Valentia could ask for.
Thank you, Mycen. Goodbye, Alm. May you never forget how to be kind. When next we meet, my son, it will be on the fields of war.
Rudolph.
That's kind of like... I think it's cool. I don't know. I actually have no thoughts on that scene. It's nice to see Mycen and Rudolph talking like old buddies, though.
Clive! Fernand, you came. Of course I did. I am honored to finally be able to call myself a Knight of Zofia. Alas, I fear I'm going to incur your family's wrath anew for this. They blame me for every reckless thing you've ever done. What choice did I have? Am I to while away the time frolicking with my sister? Unfortunately, she's never been one for climbing trees or playing at the river. She's nothing like your Claire. I fear my mother has about given up on my dear sister. She worries she'll never marry her off to a proper family. If Claire hears you've joined the Knights, she's liable to try and follow. She does abhor being left behind. I've no doubt Claire will come to her senses. She's at the age where girls learn to embroider and be demure. She'll soon realize it best to leave the kingdom to us men. Embroidery needles are just weapons to her. But we've other matters to discuss.
It's interesting. This is the first time I've ever actually seen Fernand where he's not angry and being kind of an ass.
Tell me, old friend. Perhaps this is not a matter I should speak of, especially not while I serve His Majesty himself. But to say swift rise at court troubles me. For all intents and purposes, he now rules the kingdom. Aye, he's a cunning one. He has been putting pressure on my father as well, much to his chagrin. No wonder your father is a good and kind man. He doubtless has no desire to put his own people through such hardship, but he would be wise not to incur Desai's displeasure. Not these days. I hope he knows how to play his cards. As do I. We all know what happened to Sir Mycen, after all.
What happened to Sir Mycen?
It's a damned unfortunate business, all of it. I'm certain Sir Mycen would have led His Majesty down a wiser path.
Oh, that.
But now that he's been driven off, there is no point lamenting it. If only that were the worst of it. Now that the King's scions are no more, what becomes of the royal bloodline? The Knights of Zofia need a true king to protect, not a laughingstock. Mind your words, Fernand. The king is yet young. He can produce more heirs. And while we cannot choose our king, we can still serve our people. The nobles of Zofia have a duty to her small folk. On that, we agree. King or no, it's the kingdom itself that is most worth protecting. Now, are you going to tell me how things are done around here or not? Let me get you settled.
It's weird not seeing Fernand screaming. Anyways, I think I'm going to end this episode here. Yeah, it's just an episode with a lot of plot. It's a lot of what I needed to kind of clear up things. Some things are still kind of gray area and confusing. I shouldn't say gray area, I mean kind of foggy and confusing. But for the most part, I did have a lot of things cleared up on my end. It's just, it's kind of a long time to wait until you say why characters are doing things. Yeah, that's it. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you want to become a member of the Dust Brigade, leave a subscribe. Have a wonderful day. Riding out.